Let me ask you something real quick. Think about the 5 people you spend the most time with right now. Now ask yourself honestly, are any of those people actually making you better? Not just comfortable, not just fun to be around, but genuinely making you sharper, stronger, more focused? Because here's the thing most men miss. Your friendships are not just emotional decisions, they are strategic ones. And the wrong circle, even good people with good intentions, can quietly hold you back for years. Today, I'm not here to tell you who to cut off. You've heard that enough. I'm here to tell you the specific type of friends you need to actively seek out. And when you find them, hold on to them like your life depends on it. Because in many ways, it does. The first type is a friend who is not afraid to correct you. There's an old African proverb that says, "Tell me and I'll forget. Show me and I may remember. Correct me and I'll grow." Think about the last time someone who cared about you looked you dead in the eye and said, "Bro, you're wrong about this." Not to embarrass you, not to compete with you, but because they actually give a damn about where you end up. That friend is rare, and most men don't have one. What we usually have instead are friends who nod along, co-sign bad decisions, and stay quiet when we're walking off a cliff, either because they don't want the confrontation, or honestly, because they just don't care enough. A real friend is not a yes man. He tells you when your business idea has a hole in it. He tells you when that girl is bad for you. He tells you when your attitude is the reason you're not progressing, not to hurt you, but because he respects you too much to let you fail in silence. If you don't have a friend like that in your corner right now, that's something to fix. And before you say, "I don't need anyone to check me," that's exactly the kind of thinking this friend would correct you on. The second type is a friend who brings value or leverage into your life. Now, don't misunderstand this. This doesn't mean every friendship should become a business transaction. It means your circle should not be full of people who only take energy and never add anything. Every great man in history had someone beside him who multiplied what he was building. Steve Jobs had Wozniak. Mike had Scotty. Obama had a room full of people smarter than him in specific areas, and he was wise enough to keep them close. You need a friend who brings something to the table, a skill you don't have, a network you can't access alone, knowledge in an area you're weak in, or simply a mindset so solid it challenges yours every single time you talk. This isn't about using people. Let's be honest about that. It's about intentional alignment. 2 men moving in similar directions can build something neither of them could build alone. So, pay attention to the people around you. Who has skills that complement yours? Who has a work ethic that matches your ambition? Who thinks in ways that stretch your thinking? That's your person. Get close. The third type is a friend whose passion fuels you. There's going to be a season in your life, and maybe you're in it right now, where nothing feels like it's working, where your motivation is low, your progress feels invisible, and quitting starts to sound reasonable. In that season, one phone call from the right person can change everything. You need a friend who is obsessed with building something meaningful, someone whose energy is contagious, someone who, when they start talking about their goals, makes you want to go home and get to work. Not someone who competes with you, someone who ignites you. Because motivation is a fire, and fires need oxygen. That friend is your oxygen. Now, here's the hard truth. You might not find all 3 of these qualities in one person, and that's okay. Be strategic, be intentional, build a small, tight circle of men who challenge you, add value to you, and push you forward. Quality over quantity, always. Because to go far in this life, you don't need a crowd. You need the right team. If this inspired you today, share it with a man in your life who needs to hear it. And if you're seriously working on building the right circle and becoming the kind of man worth having in someone else's circle, subscribe, because that's exactly what we do here, every single week. Let's build. See you in the next one.